Hi, I'm T. Winnie, a recently retired educator, slow traveling the world one stay at a time. I recently had the opportunity to visit the continent of Africa for the very first time. It was such an amazing adventure, and I'm going to share my journey with you. Day two was the actual birthday of my niece. It was the reason why we were in Cape Town to begin with. She wanted to turn 40 in Africa, and I was 100% down with that idea. So she had shared some things that she wanted to do, and I went ahead and booked a few of those things for her in honor of her. So we woke up that morning and we headed to the Atlantis Sand Dunes for four-wheeling. Obviously, that's not anything I ever wanted to do, but it was her birthday, so of course I was going to do it with her. The four-wheeling part was a little tricky. Everyone assured me that we would not flip over or tumble over on the four-wheelers, but every move, it felt like I was going to flip over. There were so many divots and bumps and lumps in the sand, so every time I drove over one, it just felt very unsteady and was a little bit nerve-wracking and scary. Our guide was very patient with us, and he showed us how to operate the machine, and he was very kind, being that we were moving probably 5 to 10 miles an hour. He even captured video for us, and it really looks like we're doing something, but I promise you, we are moving very slowly. But we took our time and enjoyed the scenery and took some photos, really just made a loop around and called it a day. Honestly, the sand dunes were really beautiful. It was pristine white sand against clear blue skies, and that alone was worth the trip for me. So after our four-wheeling adventure, we went back to our Airbnb and freshened up and got ready for the next activity. After we rested for about an hour or so, we took an Uber to our next location, which was Group Constantia, for wine tasting. It was about a 25-minute ride from our Airbnb up into the mountains to Group Constantia. It was a very scenic ride, which is something I enjoyed every single day in Cape Town. I had arranged for a wine tasting with chocolate pairing. After our wonderful wine tasting, we took a walk to an on-site restaurant. And there we enjoyed a very delicious meal. You can check out my channel for a detailed video on the wine tastings that we had in Cape Town. Day three was a more laid back and relaxing kind of day. We got up and walked to a restaurant called Butter and had a very delicious breakfast. And then we spent most of the day relaxing in our Airbnb. And then for dinner, we went to Gold Restaurant for an African experience. So we arrived at the restaurant and were promptly seated. It is a huge space with lots and lots of seating, and also a huge stage in front of the restaurant. My niece was serenaded happy birthday and also given a birthday treat.
Happy birthday!
We also got our faces painted and really just enjoyed the experience overall. I had also booked the drumming experience as a part of my niece's birthday. So we had drums waiting for us in our seats, and we got to participate in some really fun drumming activities. We got to taste a large variety of African foods, some of which I really, really liked, and others not as much, but I was glad I had the opportunity to at least try it. There was lots of dancing, singing, and live entertainment throughout the night, and overall, it was a really fun experience. And at the end of the evening, we even had an opportunity to go on stage and dance to a very popular African dance with the teachers. So that was the end of day 2 and day 3 in Cape Town. We had a great 2 days, and my niece really enjoyed her birthday. Have you ever had the African experience at Gold? Or have you ever went four-wheeling at the Atlantis Dunes? If so, leave a comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching to the end. Be blessed.